different. I swear I don't feel. Make me feel different. I swear I don't feel. Never feel different.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast.
It's two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Throwing now, Palmer on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Chandler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard. This is Ellington. A look at what Ellington was able to do a week ago. 19 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
They go play action with Palmer. He checks it down here to Ellington.
The Cardinals 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Palmer. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Palmer to throw again. And again, he'll give it to Fitzgerald. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing is Palmer. Fitzgerald on the slant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Palmer. He finds his man complete. That's Chandler. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They go play action now. Palmer. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution, because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Manning now on first down. Complete to Myers, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
At the 29-yard line.
Manning to throw on second down. And this is Randall here over the middle. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short. They go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 3rd down, Palmer. That one too wide and incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 84 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen it. But what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages. Blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone now. Manning. Cruz has it over the middle. And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, it's Manning. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Oh, what a juke into space. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Palmer.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. He finds his man. Complete. That's Chandler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here's Palmer to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
So the fumble recovery, and now Manning.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Giants.
Here's Manning to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Palmer now. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw here, right sideline, falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at about the 28. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 1st down, Manning. And his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Again, they'll throw with Manning. He's got his man Cruz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The football going back over to Arizona now. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Palmer.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing now, Palmer on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Chandler. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. On 2nd down, here's Palmer. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again here, Palmer. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Chandler. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 2nd down, Palmer. He checks it down here to Ellington. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now Palmer. Roberts with it over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. From the shotgun, it's Palmer.
At the 9-yard line.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's...
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter.
This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. To throw, it's Manning. Caught, it's Cruz left side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
And they'll take over here following the interception with good field position and a chance to take the lead with a touchdown.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick if indeed they end up trying one.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw is Palmer. And again, he'll give it to Fitzgerald. And so close, he gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Ellington. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that gives him a 3-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Once again, it's Jacobs.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard.
Now Manning on the bootleg. Cruz on the crossing route. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Here's Jacobs. That's some strong running. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Giants have retaken a third-quarter lead.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now Palmer. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Floyd. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here's Ellington. And down he'll go at the 25.
55 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. He finds his man complete. That's Chandler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Palmer will throw. He's got the hook up to Floyd. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now it's Palmer. That is caught. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. Able to find Floyd. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And he'll get maybe a couple with that up to the 46.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Throwing is Palmer.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
From midfield now, here's Palmer. The catch is made by Ellington. Touchdown, Cardinals! A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Cards have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know One big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On second down, here's Manning. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Manning going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Roberts now on the return. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. Over the middle, complete. It's Chandler. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Palmer. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Floyd. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the ground, Ellington. Into the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, they run with Ellington.
We'll get this up to about the 44. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Palmer to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Manning. And his throw is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 41, here's second down and 2.
At the 41-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. Manning to throw as they'll head to the sideline. Touchdown, Giants! From 8 yards out. And the Giants are on their way to a 2-0 start. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 11. A little over a minute and a half remaining. They need a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal in either order as they've got it first down. Throwing now. Palmer on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Palmer. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's fourth down. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Here's Thomas. And New York set to take the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Manning will take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
What a change in this ball game in the fourth quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or